Now, great big tall air balloons are great and they're fun, but I also love the ones that are more of this medium size as we go dashing through the snow. This is Snoopy and Woodstock. Now, we're going to come in for some nice tight shots, but I think there is nothing more adorable on this whole air balloon than the little baby Woodstock and his toboggan cap that is flying in the breeze here. He's ready to go, and I believe he's riding in the dog bowl, isn't he? Yes, he is. Looks like he is. All right, now, is that a nest? Oh, maybe. I guess Snoopy's in the dog bowl. It's a big dog bowl. And then Woodstock's in a nest. All right, that makes more sense. And then, of course, you've got Snoopy. And as we bring our lights down to about half, you're going to see that these have lights on the inside. So not only is it inflated, but it's also illuminated. So our lights will come down and you'll see the lights inside both Snoopy and Woodstock, really adding that beautiful glow to your outdoor decorating. This is sale priced, and we're going to welcome in Rachel Pavis. She's our air balloon expert to tell us more about this one. And Rachel, this one is brand new today, shipping October 18th. And I have to say, I'm a little bit in love with it. I'm a big, big fan of Snoopy and his buddy Woodstock. This is perfect.
Oh, they're adorable. I love this so much, David. And you know, I love the air balloons. They're just a lot of fun, and you can't help but smile when you see them. How about taking our beloved characters, Snoopy and his little sidekick, Woodstock, and showing them sledding down the hill? I love that little mound of snow for our friends who may not have snow in the area that they live is included. I know I'm always hoping for snow by the time I decorate for Christmas, and I'm not usually that lucky. So this is perfect. These guys are so sweet. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, David, but Snoopy's ears actually flap. So if there's any wind, you'll see those ears flapping. In addition, you'll notice that Woodstock's tail will also flap in the wind. It's all these little special things that are extra that they add, and they're just so perfect. I think the lights inside, and you were talking a little bit about the size of these, David. So they are 2 feet in depth, like the width from across, but then they're 4.5 feet long and almost 4 feet tall. So although they aren't the giant ones that you and I often do present together, this is a really nice sized air balloon as well. Oh. And one of the things that I love about air balloons is you plug them in and then they're done.
And now I have 1,100 of this to go around. They're also very quiet, Rachel. I remember air balloons being really noisy in years past. This technology's come a long way.
Yes, that's right. I mean, I just think that this is great. You can leave these out. You don't need to deflate them in the yard. They can stay up and they can stay with the air blowing at all times for the whole season too, David. So I think you're going to love this little addition. I think they're great. I too, that if you live in a windy area, I do want to mention we do include the stakes and tethers, so you can tether them. You'll notice on the side of Snoopy that he's got a little loop there. That's where you'll see it on either side there. He's got a little loop, and that's where you're going to attach your tethers, and you stake that right in the ground. But oh wow, look at you, David.
We're on it. We're on it.
At the end of the season, though, you unplug them, you roll them up, and they go back in the box. And the box, literally, it's about 8 inches tall and about 6 inches square. So it's super easy, fits back in the box, and so it's big impact. That's the thing I love about air balloons. It's a really big impact, but really small storage when it's time to put these things away.
So many of us now are looking ahead to holiday decorating. This will ship on October, I believe, the 18th? Yes, October 18th. So plenty of time for your holiday decorating. Grandma and Grandpa could send this to the grandchildren wherever they're living. Utilize our Build to Ship to. It really is fantastic. Can you imagine how the little ones are going to be so excited to see all the great air balloons at night when it's time to turn on all the decorations? And this one is making so little noise, but giving so much impact. Now, the dashing through the snow is printed on one side. So what I would recommend is that you place this kind of sideways with the signage facing front so you can get the most impact from this one.
I think that's a perfect idea, David. When I think of Snoopy, it reminds me of your happy dance, because Snoopy always does the happy dance.
He sure did.
Right?
Oh my goodness, he and I have that in common. So really fantastic. Don't miss out on this. I love little Woodstock as well. And and such a perfect sidekick for what they're doing, and they're dashing through the snow and enjoying the nighttime breeze. Their little hats are flying in the breeze, and their hats are matching, Pearson, by the way, in case you hadn't noticed. So those are fantastic. Don't miss out on this one. We have fewer than 1,000 of these to go around, and it is brand new tonight. So let me also tell you the height on this is about 47.24 inches. So a nice size, but manageable, right, Rachel?
That's right, just under 4 feet. And so it is. It's not too tall. I love it though because Snoopy just comes to life in this, right? He's just so big and so perfect. I love too that you pointed out that he's riding what looks like could be his bowl. It says that it's a sled, but I'll tell you what, I think it definitely is his bowl. It seems like maybe they did some improvising there because Woodstock looks like he's in his little nest. Notice too, of course, he's decorated it for the holidays. His nest has that little holly sprig on the side. So many details. And, for those of us that love the Peanuts gang and we love Snoopy and the whole story with that, they've been around since 1950. And Snoopy was introduced 2 days after the comic strip started. So that's some great little history about Snoopy for you, too.
Oh, my goodness. So incredible. And we still enjoy the Christmas specials today, the wonderful comic strips in the newspaper. Everything is so special and so important. Don't miss out on this opportunity. We are very, very busy on our phone lines. A lot of you are looking ahead to holiday decorating and really wanting to be bold and impressive this year, adding some pieces that are difficult to find. This is going to be one of those pieces that really is a statement outside of your home, and it sends a message that everyone that lives in your house is playful and fun. And that's why we love decorations like this, because of the message they send and the beautiful ambiance that they create for the holiday season. This is something very, very special. Don't miss out on this. It's H228973. And again, we're looking at sale pricing here of $97.65. Between the normal QVC price and sale price, you're saving almost $21 on this. And we'll get it out to you the week of October 18th. But in the meantime, it is great to have you back with us. Rachel, always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you so much for having me, David. Great to see you too.
Take good care. Be safe and be well.
You too.
All right. Well, the holiday decorating and shopping continues.